Hello my dear students, this is MathDOC. So during this session, I'm mainly focused about inverse functions. Inverse functions. We know in mathematics, function is a major part. A major part in mathematics. So function means connection between two variables. That is general idea of a function. But there are many few relations and the functions. That's but basic definition of a function, relation between two variables x and y. X we call independent variable, y we call dependent variable. So we put inputs for x variable and resultant value we get outputs for y. That is general idea. That means connection between two variables we call a function. That is general idea. And there can be further function things that mean two variable functions and multivariable functions such that. But anyhow, I'm mainly focused about single variable function. Single variable function. So we have input, we have output. Then the rule we call a function. Rule we call a function. So you consider y equal fx is a function. So here set x, here set y. Then this connection we call a function. Then if we can reverse this process, that reverse process we call inverse function. Then not all functions can have inverse functions, but function can get inverse if and only if that function is one-to-one and also that function is onto function. Then if and only if that function is one-to-one and that function is onto function, then only the function can have even inverse function. That is the major property. So you consider here this process, then reverse process inverse, we usually denote it by this letter f inverse. Then x equal f inverse y is the inverse function. Then the thing is, we need to reverse outputs to input. Then that procedure we do by the simplification. This is very easy. You consider example y equal 2x plus 3. Then you subtract x, then 2x equal y plus 3. Put 3 other side. Then divide by 2. Then x equal y plus 3 divided by 2. Thereafter, in usual definition, usual notation for function, for input we say x, for output we say y. Therefore, replace x by y and y by x. Then for x you write y, for y you write x. Then y equal 2x plus 3 is a function. Then y equal x plus 3 over 2 is inverse function. Okay, that is the major thing. So, there's another special property. So you consider this is the function, you can sketch it now. The given example, linear one. So this is y equal x, 45 degree inclination. So if you consider this one as a mirror, then the mirror image will be inverse function. Because we need to replace x by y and y by x. Then you take mirror image of this function about y equal x. Then the corresponding results will be inverse function. So this is the fundamental idea of inverse function. So you remember now, if we have a function, if that rule we can reverse using inverse function. That's the major idea of inverse function. So this is special things about inverse functions. Thank you for watching us.